Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emilie and today we're going to work through about a 20-minute little quick vinyasa flow. So really working on opening our chest, opening up our hips and allowing ourselves a little bit of space in our day to move our bodies, to connect our breath and to set an intention. So without further ado, I invite you to grab a mat, grab some comfortable clothes and we'll get started. So find a comfortable seat on your mat. You can close your eyes and just take a moment here to breathe in and out through the nose. Just allowing yourself the space to connect to your breath. Find some softness in your body, starting by unclenching the jaw, releasing the facial muscles, maybe dropping the shoulders slightly down the spine. Allow your body to slow down. Let your lower body connect to the mat. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, I invite you to do so now. Maybe something as simple as just keeping that connection to your breath as you move. Or maybe something deeper you'd like to invite into your practice. And then as you next inhale, slowly blink the eyes open. We're going to reach the hands all the way out and up. We're going to reach the top, interlacing your fingers, turn your palms up towards the ceiling, reaching up through the palms here. Inhaling, reaching your hands as high as you can. Exhale, so you can drop the shoulder blades, just finding a little bit of space here between shoulders and ears. Take one more inhale. And as we exhale, gently release. The hands will come behind the back. Interlacing your fingers here, we reach them away from the body, squeezing the shoulder blades, maybe lifting the gaze up towards the ceiling. Taking a big inhale into your chest, into your belly. As you exhale, slowly release. The hands will come out in front of us. We're going to uncross the legs and we'll meet in our all fours. You can have your toes tucked or untucked, whichever you prefer. As you next inhale, lift your gaze, lift your chest, cow spine. So you exhale, curl up, pushing into the mat, feeling that space between the shoulder blades, cat spine. We move through a few more, just moving with your own breath, inhaling to open up your chest. Exhaling to push into the hands, feeling that space across the top of the back. Go for one more round, inhaling to lift and exhaling to curl. Next inhale, lift your gaze. As we exhale, we tuck the toes. We're going to send the hips all the way back, coming to our downward facing dog. And then here you can wiggle it out, maybe swaying the hips, anything that feels good, just easing into the backs of the legs. Pressing firmly into your hands, into your feet, find stillness in your downward dog. We go for an inhale. And as we exhale, slowly start walking the hands all the way towards the back of the mat. We're meeting in our Uttanasana, forward fold, back of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, uncurl all the way to standing. Arms reach out and up. Palms meet, come down to heart center. You next inhale, lift your hands all the way up. So you exhale, we're interlacing the fingers, pushing the palms up towards the ceiling, reaching up. So the same as we were doing at the very beginning. Inhaling to reach up, exhale, so you can find that space between shoulder blades and your ears. Take one more inhale. As we exhale, release, the fingers come to interlace behind the back, squeezing the shoulder blades, we lift the chest towards the ceiling. Inhaling into your chest, into your belly. As you exhale, generous bend in the knees. We fold forward, keeping the hands interlaced. Then we want to reach the hands as if they're coming up and over the shoulders, finding this deeper stretch here in the chest, but also in the back of the legs and the hamstrings. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, release, the hands come down to the mat. We inhale for Ardha Uttanasana, flat back extension. As you exhale, hands come down to the mat, walking it all the way forward. We're meeting in our plank pose. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, knees come down to the mat, then chest and chin, and then we're rolling the shoulders back as we bring the belly towards the mat, cobra. Really squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting up. And then little challenge, see if you can lift your hands here, activating the muscles across the back of the body. Inhale. As we exhale, release the hands, come down to the mat, tucking the toes. We're sending it all the way back to an active child's pose. So you can bring your knees a little bit wider here. We're tucking the toes, sending the hips all the way back. And then we're coming up onto the fingers here, feeling this deeper stretch in the triceps. Taking a full round of breath. As you next inhale, lift your gaze, plant your palms. We're going to push all the way forward, coming back to our plank pose. Inhale and plank, exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga this time. To inhale, upward facing dog, or going back to our cobra. We're squeezing the glutes and the shoulder blades. As we exhale, pressing into the palms, we send it all the way back, downward facing dog. And take a round of breath. Finding some steadiness, some groundedness, and connectedness here to the breath in your downward facing dog. So next, inhale, lift your gaze. This time we're walking the feet all the way towards the front of the mat. We're going to meet in our Uttanasana, front of the mat. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana, flat back extension. As we exhale, fold to slowly uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way to standing, reaching your hands out and up. Palms meet, come down to heart center. Take a big release here. Releasing your hands alongside your body. We're in our Tadasana, mountain pose. You can close your eyes. Taking a full round of breath. And as we next inhale, reaching the hands all the way up, blinking the eyes open. As we exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling for Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, hands come down to the mat, we're stepping it back, plank pose. Inhale and plank, exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. To upward facing dog or cobra. Squeezing the glutes and shoulder blades. So we exhale, downward facing dog. Your next inhale, you're going to lift the right leg, three-legged dog. As you exhale, gaze comes forward, knee comes towards your chin, and then we step the right foot in between the two hands. Lifting and pushing into the feet, we come all the way up to our high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhaling, reaching the hands all the way behind the back, interlacing the fingers and pulling the hands away from the body. We're lifting the chest up, squeezing your glutes here to protect your lower back. Inhaling. As you exhale, slowly bring your chest forward. Gaze comes towards your right big toe. We're pulling the hands away from the body. Humble warrior. See if you can lower your body any further. Taking one more round of breath here. As you next exhale, release the hands, come down to frame the front foot. We're sending the hips back, long pyramid pose. As you next inhale, lift your chest, rocking back forward. We drop the left knee, untucking the left toes. We lift up, Vinyasa. Reaching into the fingertips, exhale, cactus out arm, squeezing the shoulder blades around the back. Inhaling, so you exhale, keep the movement going. Hands come down to frame the front foot, tucking the left toes, reaching the right foot to meet the left plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. To upward facing dog or cobra. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Take an inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, sigh out through the mouth. We go to the other side. Inhale, we lift the left leg, three-legged dog, reaching into those left toes. And as you exhale, gaze comes forward, knee comes towards your chin. And then stepping left foot in between the two hands. We inhale, high lunge. Inhaling here. As you exhale, release the hands, come down towards the back of the mat. Take the interlace that feels a little less natural here. Pulling the hands away from the body. We inhale to reach the chest up. Inhaling. Exhaling, moving back to humble warrior. That gaze comes down towards the left toe, reaching the hands away from the body. See if you can go a little lower. We're really feeling that left glute firing up. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly release. Hands come down to frame the front foot. We send it all the way back, long pyramid. So next inhale, lift your gaze. Rocking back forward, we drop the right knee and tucking the right toes, lifting all the way up and Vinyasa. Reaching into the fingertips as you exhale, cactus out the arms. Inhaling here. Exhaling, both hands come down to frame the front foot, lifting the right knee, tucking the right toes, and sending the left foot back to meet the right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog, squeezing your shoulder blades. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Full round of breath in your downward dog. And then as we next inhale, we lift the right leg again. Inhaling here as we exhale, curl right knee comes towards the chin. Big step forward, high lunge. We reach the hands all the way up on our next inhale. Take an inhale here as you exhale, reaching that right hand back, left hand forward, twisted high lunge. Really reaching into the fingertips, finding that space across your chest. We inhale back through center. And exhale, warrior two. You're facing the left side of the mat. Gazes forward, arms are strong. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to tip it back, peaceful warrior. Inhale and peaceful. Exhale, forearm comes down to the right arm. We reach left hand up and over, extended side angle. The next inhale, come back through your warrior two. We're straightening the front leg, sending it back to a reverse triangle. Squeezing the glutes and the abs, inhaling here. As you exhale, slowly cartwheel the hands as you bend back into that right knee, lifting the left heel. We're coming to our easy twist. Reaching left hand up and over. Inhale here. As you exhale, right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. We're heel toeing right foot towards the edge of the mat. Lizard lunge. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, drop the left knee, untug the left toes. We're sending it all the way back, half splits. Your next inhale, lift your gaze. Slowly rocking back forward, bending into that right foot, lifting the right knee, tucking the right toes. Lifting the left knee, tucking the left toes. And then we're going to step left foot to the outside of the left hand, dropping it down, Malasana. Yogi squat. Elbows are to the inside of the knees. We're pushing into the hands to feel that lift from the crown of our head. Inhaling, sitting up nice and tall. And as you exhale, hands come down to the mat. We're folding forward. You can heel toe your feet back underneath your hips. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana again. Exhale to fold, and this time slowly uncurling vertebrae by vertebrae all the way to standing. Arms reach out and up. Hands meet. Come down to heart center. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands alongside your body. Roll out the shoulders. Take a full deep round of breath, maybe closing your eyes. Coming back to that intention. Coming back to your breath. As you next inhale, blink the eyes open. Reaching the hands all the way out and up. We exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling for Ardha Uttanasana. As we exhale, slowly bring your hands down to the mat. We're stepping it back, plank pose. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. So inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath in your downward dog. As we next inhale, we reach the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, big step forward. Left foot comes in between the two hands. We lift all the way up to our high lunge. Take a moment to ground in your high lunge, reaching into your hands so you can go a little deeper in the legs. We inhale, as we exhale, left hand reaches back, right hand reaches forward, twisted high lunge, really opening up the chest towards the left side of the mat. Inhaling, we come back through center, high lunge. And exhaling, warrior two, we're facing the right side of the mat. Inhaling, warrior two, reaching forward to exhale, peaceful warrior, reaching left hand up and over. Take one more inhale and peaceful, and as you exhale, left forearm to left thigh, reach right hand up and over, extended side angle. Your next inhale, come back through warrior two, straightening the left leg, we're sending the left arm back, reverse triangle, squeezing the glutes. Inhale, and as you exhale, cartwheel the hands, bending back into the left knee. Right hand comes down to the mat, we lift the right heel, easy twist. Inhaling an easy twist, reaching into the left fingertips. As you exhale, bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot, heel toeing the left foot towards the side of the mat. We drop the right knee, untucking the right toes. Inhale to lift your chest. As you exhale, send it all the way back, half split variation. Your next inhale, rock it back forward, lifting your chest, planting firmly into that left foot. You're going to tuck the right toes, lifting up the right knee, and then stepping it forward, coming back to our Malasana, yogi squat. Elbows come to the outside of to the inside of the knees, pressing into the knees to lift the crown of the head up, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling. As you exhale, hands come down to the mat, folding forward. You can heel toe your feet back to center. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana, flat back extension. As you exhale, fold. We go for one more inhale, reaching the chest forward, flat back extension. As you exhale to fold. Your next inhale, come all the way up to standing, reaching into your hands and your arms, bringing it all the way up. As you exhale, hands coming down to heart center, Samastiti, and releasing. We're coming to our Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a round of breath here. So next inhale, blink your eyes open. Arms reach all the way out and up. So you exhale, diving forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, planting your palms down, just bending the legs. We step it back, plank pose. Inhale and plank. As you exhale, we're slowly going to lower all the way down towards the mat, lying completely flat on the mat, untucking our toes. Inhale, we lift the chest, cobra. Once again, squeezing the glutes and the shoulder blades, seeing if we can lift the hands a little bit. Inhaling here, we're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly release, forehead comes down to the mat. Take a round of breath. So next, inhale. We're going to reach the hands behind the back this time, interlacing the fingers. As we next inhale, we're going to lift the head as we pull the hands towards the feet, rolling the shoulder blades back. Really squeezing the shoulder blades, squeezing the glutes. If you want to go for an extra challenge, you can lift your legs. We're in our bow pose and we're here for 5, for 4. Keep breathing, squeezing into the muscles. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly release. Everything comes down to the mat, releasing your hands. Let your whole body melt down. We're going to go for one more round. So you can either go to either variation before, or we can go for a full bow. So you're either bringing the hands behind the back and doing the same pose that we just did, or you can bend your legs, bring the feet towards your glutes. Your hands are going to grab the ankles. You're going to flex your feet. As you next inhale, pressing the ankles into your hands, you're going to lift up your chest. We're squeezing the glutes and the shoulder blades and then seeing how much of the body we can lift up off the ground. Really reaching here into the feet. We're here for 5. Keep breathing. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Slowly release all the way down to the mat. You can release your hands, your feet, your forehead. Take a full round of breath, breathing into the back body. So next inhale, lift your gaze. Slowly bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We're pressing it all the way back to our Malasana, child's pose. Or Balasana, child's pose. Take a full round of breath, releasing, slowing down the body. As we next inhale, slowly starting from the base of the spine, come all the way up to a kneeling position in the back of the mat. We're going to swing onto the right side of the glute, or left side of the glute. Swing the legs all the way forwards. We're going to go for a little fold, so you can shift your way to the front of your mat. We're keeping a little bit of flex here in the toes. You can always bring a bend into the knees. We inhale to lift the hands up, and as we exhale, reaching the chest forwards, we're reaching towards the feet, but we can reach anywhere. So it can be ankles, legs, wherever you are. We want to let the head and shoulders relax and soften, letting the weight of the upper body come down to melt towards the lower body. We're keeping here a little bit of flex in our toes, even if the knees are bent, to bring that stretch into the calves. We're feeling along the whole back of the body, from the toes to the soles of the feet, our calves, our hamstrings, all the way up through the spine till we reach our neck. finding this softness. Then as you next inhale, slowly lifting the gaze, uncurling the spine. You're going to slowly send it all the way back. So continuing to uncurl the spine until you come all the way back to lie flat onto your back. You can shift a little bit forward, like me. Releasing your whole body down to the mat, finding your Savasana. Arms are alongside the body, palms facing upwards. Just allow your mind, your thoughts to focus solely on your breathing, the inhales and exhales through the nose and out through the nose. Let your muscles get heavy. Let your body release any tension that's left. Bring your mind back towards your intention. Finding space. Finding stillness. Slowly start deepening your breath. Finding in a little bit more air, a bit more energy and prana into every inhale. Maybe releasing a little bit more through every exhale. You invite some gentle movements into your toes, your fingertips. Maybe then taking some circles in your wrists and your ankles. We'll reach the hands all the way up over the head, interlacing the fingers and taking a big stretch, maybe pointing into the toes. And as you exhale, bring your knees into your center, giving yourself a little hug. You can sway from side to side. Then slowly start rocking backwards and forwards, finding a little bit more momentum with every rock until we come all the way up to seated, crossing the legs, reaching the head up tall. Inhale to reach your hands up overhead, palms meet, and come down to heart center. Take one last grounding breath here together. Inhaling through the nose. Take the deepest inhale you've taken all day, holding at the top, and as you exhale, opening up the mouth, sighing out. Take a moment to thank yourself, taking some time out from your day, for moving your body, for connecting to your breath, and I thank you for allowing me to guide you through it. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more videos from me, please give it a big like and hit the subscribe button. And please leave a comment on anything you'd like to see me do, any ideas for flows or anything that you would like from me. And I will try and do my very best to film as much as possible. So thank you once again. I hope you have a wonderful day and we'll see each other next time. Bye.